Alright, hey everybody, Sticks43 here, and while this Gripen Sim Ace Run, whatever you want to call it, gameplay rolls in the background, I wanted to go over my sim setup. What I've been using as far as the sound mod and all that goody goodness, the HOTAS setup, the rudder pedals, everything. And the first thing up is a sound mod that's linked down in the description, and it's by Infrared Homing. I'll post what it looks like here. But it is an amazing sound mod. It borrows some sounds from, I'm not sure where they're coming from. I have an idea, but I don't want to say. But the sounds are amazing, and they lead to like these amazing sonic booms like you're about to hear right now. And I am using some editing witchcraft to get the sonic boom for the replay, because War Thunder's replay is goofy and doesn't have a sonic boom in it for some strange reason. I don't know. But yeah, that's the sound mod I've been using, and it's been great. He has a Patreon version that you can pay for. It's cheap. It has multiple RWRs and everything like that. If that's your thing, if that's what you want, I did it. It's been perfect. That's kind of why I've been holding off on telling you guys which one it is, simply due to the fact that you have to pay for it. It is still the same one that's on the War Thunder live page. It just has more RWRs. Nothing else changes except that. You can just hop in and out of vehicles, and F-14 and F-18 and F-15. They all have their own unique RWR sounds. But that's the sound mod I'm using. Again, it's by Infrared Homing. I will probably switch back to RCSM soon. I'm not really sure. Maybe after the update, I'll check out OPEX, RCSM, all of those, just to see how they update and see if there's anything new that gets offered with them. Next, we can go over the less glamorous thing that I'm using. I'm using the Turtle Beach Velocity 1 rudder pedals, right there on screen. And these are super nice because they're ultra customizable. You can tune the spring weights for however you want. You can either have hard pushes, soft presses for the yaw that you want. They're super responsive. You can have them in a more vertical aspect or flat aspect. You can combine the setup for the more vertical aspect and the flat aspect, in that you can have really short pedals, which is what I use. And it's just super nice. They're super great. You can customize the width as well. I originally had the Logitech ones. My buddy gave me those. He said he only used them like once or twice, and he didn't enjoy them that much because of just how loud and noisy they were. They kept waking his wife up. And so he gave them to me for like $20, and I was like, yeah, sure. I used them for a little bit, and then I realized I could not use them for recording audio live, which is something that I wanted to do for the sim content. Simply just due to the plastic scraping sound that they have. There's nothing wrong with the Logitech ones. They're great. You don't need Turtle Beach ones. I just wasn't about to spend that kind of money on rudder pedals right now, especially when I'm moving. Next up will be the stick, and that is the Thrustmaster Viper stick mounted to the AVA base that Thrustmaster uses. The AVA base is completely customizable as far as spring weights, cams, and everything like that. And I know I just got done talking about I wasn't going to spend that kind of money on rudder pedals, but for the Viper stick, come on, you gotta do it. It's an F-16 stick. No, it originally started life out as the Warthog, and I sold the Warthog recently, the throttle and base for that, just because I wanted the customizability and upgradability of the AVA base. And that AVA base did come with the Hornet stick, and I tried to use the Hornet stick, and no, this isn't Hornet bashing. I'm not about to do that here. I just did not like the ergonomics of the Hornet stick, and that's nothing wrong with Thrustmaster at all. That's more so to do with McDonnell Douglas / Boeing when they came up with it. But as far as the Viper stick itself, it is outstanding. It is amazing. The ergonomics of it, the button placement, everything about it is just perfect, especially for War Thunder. Everything is right there where you need it, to be. And I fly with the throttle and stick both mounted to my desk, so it's great. And yes, it is in a side stick configuration because it's got to be. It's a Viper stick. Speaking of side stick and Viper setup, I recently also got the Thrustmaster Viper TQS throttle quadrant system, whatever it's called. They sent that to me when I reached out and said, hey, I needed something quick because the Windwing Orion 2 base that I was using with the F-15E grips that they has on there died suddenly with no explanation, couldn't figure it out. So I returned that, replaced it through Amazon, and before the Amazon return policy, whatever it was, or return procedure was complete, the Thrustmaster Viper throttle quadrant arrived, and it's been outstanding. I love it. The ergonomics of it are amazing. Everything is right there at basically at your thumb and your index finger, and everything is also super easy to set up for War Thunder Sim because everything is labeled. Like what it's supposed to be, you can set that up. It's labeled for you. Not like some other throttles and sticks that aren't labeled, and you kind of have to figure out where you want things to be. The Air Force or General Dynamics did a very good job when they were making the Viper throttle. It's perfect. I cannot stress that enough, especially for War Thunder. It's amazing. The last thing that I use Track IR. That's for my head tracking. That's what you see me looking around in dogfights and everything like that. That's why every once in a while it glitches out and it doesn't seem like it's working. Track IR is good. It is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just I don't have blackout curtains, so every once in a while it just sticks somewhere and just thinks like, this is where he's living, when it's not. That's not anything wrong with Track IR. That's just a fault of where I am, and it's part of the reason why I haven't shown you my actual setup in person or like what it looks like in real life, because I'm in the process of moving and packing stuff up. But that's what I got. That's my setup. That's what I'm using for my setup, at least. Maybe we can do an in-depth, further deep dive if you guys want in the future, but I don't see that working or being necessary. I know most of you guys have clicked off the video anyway. I know Sim isn't everybody's taste, but it's been fun for me. It's been a nice break from ARB and its wonderful team deathmatch style of play. If you have any questions on my setup, please leave them down in the comments. I'll try to answer them as quickly as I can, as effectively as I can, and as thoroughly as I can as well. If you did make it to the end of the video, please leave a like and subscribe. If you want to stick around and see more sim content, let me know. Otherwise, good luck, have fun. I'll catch you guys later.